What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a review and what's on my iPhone and how I organized it. This color is superior. It's just so natural and beautiful. This is the color. If I didn't get this one, I probably would have got the blue one for sure. The Sierra Blue. That color is also like one of my favorites. So unfortunately, I'm not doing an unboxing today because I went in person to get the phone. I went to Best Buy and they have to unwrap your phone for you and open it up so then they can do like a test call and call the store. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do any of that fun stuff. They just sent me home with this opened phone. Yeah, I know. Very sad, very sad. This is the box that it comes in. I got the 13 Pro Max, Alpine green, 256 gigabytes. The cost for this phone, $1,200. Okay, so when you open up my phone, I have this screen. You can hold it down and it just has a cool little animation. And then when you open up my phone, this is what you'll see. I've got my calendar up top. I have done a few widget smiths and I found all of my themes on Pinterest. And I just typed in like different shades of brown because that's kind of what the vibe is. I have this Pinterest board. It's saved under random cuteness and you can actually pick the board by holding it down and you click edit widget. You can pick the board right here out of all the boards that I have made, and you can choose to update it hourly or daily, and I like hourly, so every hour it changes to a new picture, which I think is so cute. And you have my clock, my mail, camera, notes. My favorite thing about this phone is definitely the camera. So when you open up the camera, you can see right here my camera and my tripod and my TV behind it, and then a wide angle or you can zoom, video, cinematic. So cinematic is really cool because it will focus on one thing and you could actually just move around it like this and it will stay focused on that. Slow-mo and time-lapse, and then on the other side you obviously have portrait mode and all your different things, filters, and then you have panoramic. So, but overall my favorite thing is the zoom out and zoom in. It almost creates like a fisheye lens kind of. So that was my #1 reason for getting this phone, was the camera, because my old phone, the camera quality just started to deteriorate over time to me. I've got my Starbucks app, calculator, and my Instagram. You guys can follow that if you want. And then on the next screen I have how many miles I've walked today. So today I've walked 1/10 of a mile, which is terrible, but yeah. I've got my maps right here, FaceTime, settings, Facebook Messenger, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook, my YouTube app. I have another email account for my school. The crazy thing is that you can literally find themes for anything you want on Pinterest. When you open up Pinterest and you just search up the app you want. So say you wanted the YouTube app and then you type the color you want after it. I'll pick pastel colors and then you'll find all these amazing YouTube logos and inspiration too if you wanted to have a theme going. I've got my calendar app, Netflix, Venmo, Target, and Twitter. And then the rest of my apps are not organized because they're probably ones that I downloaded after I organized my phone. Another thing that I really love about this phone is the battery life. So as you can see, my phone's at 9%, but I actually haven't plugged it in since yesterday morning. So it's probably been like 36 hours, which is insane. I'm going to show you guys how I did my lock screen. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a widget app. You can add any widget that you want. These are just ones that I've made. For example, you'll click add small widget, and then there's a lot of different options that you can choose from. Say you want a clock, and then you can change it to a theme. So I like this one because it matches my theme that I have going on. And then you can click the style, boxy, you can pick that one. Do all these different customizations You can also customize your theme, and that just means like changing the color of it. So we'll change the color of it to cantaloupe and then sparrow, and then you'll click save. You'll go back, save it again, and then you'll go to your screen that you want to add it to. So say if I wanted to add it here, and I click the little plus button in the top left. You'll search up widget Smith. You'll click it and you'll add your small widget to your screen, and then you can move it wherever you want to move it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to want to pick an app that you want to customize. I'm going to pick Hulu. You're going to go to your Pinterest and you're going to type in Hulu app icon. You're going to pick one and save it. You can also find these images on Google. You don't have to use Pinterest. Go to the shortcut app. You're going to want to click plus because you're adding one. You're going to name it. I'm going to name it Hulu. You can name it whatever you want. And then you will click scripting, and then you're going to want to click open app, and then pick your app that you want. So we're going to do Hulu. Click this little share button at the bottom and click add to home screen. And then once you get here, you can also name it here, and you can choose your photo. Click add to home screen. Will replace your old app by just clicking remove app. So now you can still have the original app over here in your app library, but now it will just open up your Hulu app for you. So you can do that for any app that you want. The thing that I really like about this phone is how big it is. I have an iPad, but I love my phone screen to be super huge as well because I do a lot of work on it and stuff. Well, I really think this iPhone is super customizable for whatever you want. But yeah, this is probably the #1 phone I would recommend and model to get because the cameras are amazing. The screen is amazing. How you can customize it is just so amazing, and you can really make this phone you and fit your personality. I just got a clear case for mine. You can still see the green because I just love this green color so much. So like natural looking. The thing that I really love that I got for my phone is a privacy screen. You can see my phone screen like this, but only the person directly in front of it can see it. So when I turn it like this, it turns dark. See what I mean? Like, just get one of those on Amazon. They're called privacy screens, and it really helps people who like to look over your shoulder. If you guys are kind of stuck between wanting to get this phone or waiting until probably August or September to get the new phone. I had the same problem when I got my phone like a month ago. I was like, should I just wait? I really just wanted the newer camera and needed a phone. So I don't know what the new phone's gonna look like. I haven't seen any more leaks of the iPhone 14 or what they're gonna call it. I definitely think this phone has everything I need on it. There's nothing really I'm missing, so I just went ahead and went for the best one that's out right now. My #1 things are camera and battery life. This phone was really impressive to me for both those things. It's also a super bright phone. I'm the type of person that has my brightness up all the way all day long. And also what I've noticed is when I set my alarms for the morning, I have a volume only up halfway because this phone's speaker is so freaking loud. I'm having damage from that. Another thing is that it charges really fast too. I can get to like 50% like 25 minutes, which is super amazing compared to the old iPhones. Battery life is supposed to be 12 hours long, depending on how many apps you have open and what you're using it for and the temperature of where you're at. And it has definitely lasted me 12 hours. I believe that this phone is 6.7 inches across. Right here. The only thing that I don't like with the new phones is the Face ID because I still feel like sometimes this phone does not recognize my face for some reason. I do miss the Touch ID that like an iPad has, a MacBook has. Well, I say this phone is way worth the $1,200.
I do not regret purchasing this
because it has outdone every single iPhone they have ever produced before. So if you are wanting, you've been thinking about getting this phone, this is your sign to go get it. I know that I had to wait like 3 weeks for mine.
Go place your order.
Thanks guys for watching my review on 13 Max Pro Apple iPhone. If you enjoyed watching my video today, make sure you hit the like button
and subscribe to my channel for
more reviews. If you guys have any questions about this phone, leave them in the comments and I will answer them, I promise. Thanks guys.